Happy silence. Right click. Oh, misses the right click.
Looking for surrounding and he gets it on the DK. There's no TP for him anymore.
He's got it. That's locked in.
Oh my god. Could build a farm. This is not a fight that Kiwikaki can win here in the upper right. Can he win it somewhere else? Oh,
but this is a moon. Does he have enough damage? I think miscalculated it. No way. Are you serious?
Tunnel dead. Right click. Happy. How can you save this DK? You have no resources for a potion. Trying to nuke. Doesn't work. Step out.
Funny composition, not the right one by Johnny Cage.
Stormbolt.
All the pre-skill.
Perfect shockwave. You don't have much time. Shockwave. Here we go. One more right click. Lin. Guagua. Oh!
Good day and welcome everybody to another day of the Warcraft Super League. Wait, there's a weird strand of my hair falling in my face. We don't like that. Dude, I don't know what's going on with my hair right now, but something ain't right. Something ain't quite the way it's supposed to be. But I think I'm going to get a haircut next week or so. And then I'm going to have the fresh summer haircut once again. I'm looking like a mountain man right now. Anyways, today, play day 12 of the Warcraft Super League. Yesterday, we had Infi winning, Labby winning, Kaho winning, and a few of these players are participating today again. We have 3 matches today, 3 best of 5s, as basically always. That's going to be Sock versus Fly, Moon versus LawLiet, and Life versus Kaho. Kaho yesterday especially looked really good. Beginning match of the day, interesting progress that these players have made, Fly and Sock. Sock was off to a really hot start with a 3-0 and then lost the next 3 matches, so now he's 3-3. And Fly, he is looking a little rough right now. Bottom of the barrel when it comes to the standings, Fly in rank 15. 3 matches played, a single map he was able to take. Rough position for Fly at the moment. He's sitting here with 1 point only. Well, no other way to say it. It was just a terrible start so far into the season. Fly is considered by many to be the weakest player in this field. To be honest, him getting out of bottom 3 seems very, very unlikely. But perhaps he can still show some better games. Perhaps he can still make his fans a little bit happy with a couple of standout moments. Maybe the Blade Master can, for once, not die and instead be utilized very well. Go for some swag plays, take some maps. I feel like this might be the goal for Fly already. I wonder what his mental state is like right now. Because to be honest, with how much he's been practicing lately, with how much he's been winning lately in tournaments, it does not seem likely at all that he's going to be performing well in this league, and it doesn't seem like he's super invested either. It's a bunch of speculation from me, but that's how I'm reading the situation right now. I'm not trying to make this sound just like doom and gloom, but I think it's not exactly inaccurate to say that we would be pleasantly surprised here if Fly can start winning a lot. Today, perhaps, though, Sock might be a beatable opponent, especially with the cold streak that Sock has recently been on. However, against Fly specifically, the streak is looking pretty good. Over the last 4 matches, Sock has a win streak dating back to 2024. They, in fact, only had a single match so far this year. This was the DFMC season finals. And historically speaking, Fly even has the upper hand, 55% win rate, but that dates back many years when Fly was still doing better and Sock not so established yet. Sock is he the 2nd highest ranked human player in the world right now? I know he's not. It's actually Infi. Infi, ranked 10 globally, 2nd human in the ELO standings, behind, of course, Fortitude. Thank you, by the way. Follow Jarash with the resub. All right, let me get a look here where we are right now. Are we doing the vetoes at the moment? Normally, beginning of the day, they're doing the vetoes. Takes a couple of minutes. And indeed they are. Hammerfall veto by Fly. Sock vetoing Autumn Leaves. Was it a Hammerfall pick, maybe? Alright, so vetoes are going to be progressing here in a moment. Once again, let's take a look at the matches for today. Sock versus Fly, of course, our beginning match. To be honest, Sock does look like the clear favorite here on paper, but we have seen some upsets already in this season. I think especially thinking of Labby, how well he's been doing, how good he's been looking against Night Elf. Very, very good. And what else do I want to say? I lost my train of thought. Yeah, Labby's been doing really well. Infy's also been doing really well. Moon, on the other hand, Moon has not been having the greatest of times. 1-5 right now. Only one single win out of 6 matches. Many of you have seen the match live or maybe saw the highlight of it where Moon, the one win he got was against Starbuck, and that was a last-second photo finish. So even that game he could have lost. Moon could be 0-6 even. He's got 9 points. This is not a good start for him. I wonder if he's going to be able to bounce back. We're going to see for the next couple of playdays. LawLiet, however, middle of the pack, middle of the field. Some ups and some downs in his matches. He's got 2 wins, 2 losses, exactly a 0 map score. So he won as many maps as he lost. And that means 12 points for him. LawLiet right now in the midfield. Opponents he's faced so far were Colorful, Fly, Focus, and who was the other one? Happy. Okay. And Happy, of course, a very tough opponent, but did get 1 map there. That was quite impressive. Something only few Night Elves can do. I would say he's going into this match as the favorite against Moon, considering current shape, recent results that we've seen from the players. If we think back, though, historically, especially in big tournaments, LawLiet used to always struggle in Night Elf Mirror. Is that going to be the case today? We'll see. And we're not just going to have 1 Night Elf Mirror today. We're going to have 2 Night Elf Mirrors today. Because first the Koreans are playing, and then the Chinese are playing. And Kaho, I mentioned before, has been looking quite strong. Yesterday, destroyed Colorful in the Elf Mirror. That was very impressive. Also destroyed Fly, as pretty much everyone's been doing. But he lost to Labby, so seems like against that Under Expo style, he's still struggling a bit. And he lost to Sock as well in a very narrow series. But all in all, good showing by Kaho. 18 points now after 5 matches. Life, with only 3 matches so far, he is, in my opinion, one of the favorites for this tournament. He played against some of the heaviest hitters already. Played to Happy and lost. Played against Happy and lost. Played against Lin and narrowly won. Very close. 3-2. And then also destroyed Fly. So, weird list of opponents that Life has had so far. The very best, and with Fly, actually also the weakest in the league. And now only the 4th playday for Life. Still lots of games and points to catch up on. So seeing Life in 10th here is a bit surprising, but of course it's only because he only played 3 matches so far, and I could absolutely see him climb high here. However, Kaho has been looking really good in the Elf Mirror. That was the case yesterday and also in months before. According to Neo, Kaho is the king of Night Elf Mirror right now. Will that hold true? Will that be the case? We'll see. I could see this series certainly going a long way. Full distance 5 mapper with a lot of bears, of course. But only in the 1 Night Elf Mirror. I'm assuming that LawLiet and especially Moon will be playing a lot more than just Bear Mirror. I imagine also on some maps Bear Mirror will be included, but I think we're also going to see some different stuff, is what I would assume. All right. We have the first map about to begin. And today I'm going to try to remember to do every single Gamba, because I know you guys are big fans of the Gamba. All right, Northern Isles to start us off for the first match of the day. For a second there, I thought the low TV didn't work. But it did. In this matchup, of course, we've been seeing a lot of pally rifles lately. Is that still the case? Even on the new patch? Even with the nerf to piercing damage against heavy armor? Perhaps? Yes. Thank you, Pistons, with the resub. Much appreciated. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, the overlay's bugged. Damn. Okay. No, that's no good. That's no good, boys. We gotta restart the overlay. Bugged in the first game? That's weird. Oh, is that because of the new patch, maybe? That would suck. There was a new patch deployed. Oh wait, it wasn't last night though, right? It was 2 nights ago. I know there was PTR. That was PTR. Hello? What's going on? Okay, second try. Hopefully working now. And yeah, it is working. All right, good. Now, for real, let's begin with map number 1 of the day. Stuck in the bottom left, in the blue, fly top right, in the red. Pally rifle opening here. No big surprise. I would say pally rifles especially good on this map. Once you have the decent pally rifle army together, you can move to the center and then get pretty easily, excuse me, to valuable cabs. You can take this one, this one, this one. The bigger the map is, the worse it is normally for pally rifles. You usually want to have a nice central map with pally rifles, so your low mobility cannot be punished as heavily. On huge maps where you can run around in circles, that's when pally rifles really struggles. But Northern Isles is rather small, very compact as well. From the center of the map you can get basically everywhere, including easily to the Orc expansion. On the new patch, against certain armies, both headhunters and riflemen have felt the pain of the nerf from piercing against heavy armor. But of course, when it's headhunters versus riflemen, then this doesn't matter, because nobody there has heavy armor, with perhaps the exception of wolves. So the wolves in the early game will enjoy a little less damage being taken on them. But most importantly, of course, for the late game, for the Taurens, this should be a big deal. But tier 3 and Torrens is far away. It's always been the case that Orc needs to try to delay the game and reach high tech. And then once you get a heavy number of Torrents, you can oftentimes overrun the Rifleman army. But you can't just rush tier 3 and hope for the best. You have to delay the human creeping as well. Slow him down as much as you can. But Fly here is actually creeping the first camp for himself. Not harassing instantly against Sock, which is a bit unusual, I think. Arceer gets the first item, first bit of experience. Cloak of Shadows is mediocre. No last hit here, but at least he tried. Last couple of games we saw from the Orcs, it seemed like 7 Headhunters was the magic number. 7 Headhunters into Tier 3 into Taurens, normally. There's also a bit of a debate going on as to second hero involvement. Could be a Panda, quite often, or could be a Naga. And it's not only pure Taurens, I should say, as well. Some Orcs have tried with Tier 2 stuff with like Grunt, Raider, Expo, but I feel like that has mostly been failing. Oh, that wolf survives because of the new patch. When the militia is called, normally it's the time for the orc to be falling back. Costs Sock some more lumber. He's going for an arcane tower, by the way. And we get 1 attack upgrade on each side. Quite cost efficient, especially for the human. As I like to point out, the first attack upgrade is only 100 gold. Absolute bargain. Starter stepping here by Fly is looking okay. I feel like he could be doing a little bit more damage. There again, missing out on a volley. Oh, Headhunter. Pretty hurt now, as Tier 2 is about to finish. Troll region, oftentimes an upgrade we like to see from the Orcs. Pally, of course, would love to be left alone and just be able to creep up, get that level 2, get that aura. Troll region indeed, coming right away. We got the 7 Headhunters, we got the second hero. Oh, that Headhunter took the wrong turn, but does barely get away. And Safasir picking up the item here. Might be able to deny level 2 for the Pally. Ooh, those Headhunters very, very hurt. And that is level 2 thanks to the little Murloc. And that aura already helps a lot. Lots of damage, mitigation. Now on the entire army. Got a Blood Mage second coming. Love the Sentry Ward. Great vision here for Fly. He's going Tier 3. He's going Tauren Totem. Delaying the shop by a long, long time. Should be next now, I imagine. The Fly going for a little Deep Jack here, maybe? But he's too late to do anything about the big boy. The creep camp is quickly taken out, and that should be an easy retreat as well with Holy Light. Maybe some peasants die, if that is the target. Oh, even a rifle does fall. Holy Light there, ready. A bit too late. One peasant gonna go down. Who's gonna suffer more losses here? Headhunter's very bruised. One is gonna be falling. Thanks to the ensnare. We got long rifles now, and that is another kill. Fly losing a bit more here than he would like. The rest of the Headhunters can't escape. And Tier 3 for Fly soon finishing. I'm kind of surprised to see these 2 burrows up front. Normally against Pit Rifle style, you want to have the burrows way in the back. More upgrades coming in for the rifles, of course. Gonna be on 1-1 very soon. One more peasant has fallen here. Not a bad early game for Fly. Still preventing the humans creeping, but then again, Pally's almost level 3 already. Love to save that headhunter. Oh, and look at the troll region. Oh, what's this rifle doing here? Coming in from the other side! Rifle behind enemy lines. Oh, that's one more headhunter loss, sadly, for Fly. Gets the tally up to 3 for Sock, and it looks like Sock is getting into better and better position. Fly getting chased around the map. No respite for him. Tier 3 tech coming up for Sock. Walling off partly the main base as well. He probably wants to be able to go to Griffins later if he needs. Against the Torrents. And it's gonna be another one going down here, isn't it? 4 headhunters lost. Against a single rifle, right? Oh man, that's not what you want to see. Shadowhunter third. Torrents coming. This is the same style that also Lin has been playing a lot. But when Lin plays it, it tends to look better. Early losses. Very painful. Looks like Fly's troubles are continuing. At least in the first map. Does he have backpack, by the way? Oh yeah, he does. Also something Lin was doing. Using backpack on ethereal walkers to steal items. That was a really cool touch. But I feel like it only was really effective when it first was played and he didn't figure it out yet. Nobody figured it out yet. Oh, we got Flame Strike. And the first one lands smack bang in the bursies. Level 1 Flame Strike, of course, not that scary. And the Walker did steal one item. The Replenish Potion. Taken by the Walker. As a punishment, he's gonna have his mana drained. Chat is saying Pally Rifles in this patch. Weird. Yeah, that's the question. Is Pally Rifle still playable on the new patch? It is certainly going to be quite a bit worse against Torrents. But if you're off to a good start, and I would say this is a very good start for Sock, then I don't see why it wouldn't be playable. As we got the Griffins coming out. And for that reason, it was very painful to lose the Berserkers. If all Berserkers had survived, then you would have way more damage against the Griffins ready. In fact, Berserkers have been getting remade. That, of course, cost more resources. It's pretty difficult to afford all of this for the human player. Especially lumber-wise, we see Sock struggling a bit here. The Walker is still here, ready to steal some items. Unfortunately, the overlay is bugged as to what items he's carrying. He's not really carrying all these items. This is fake news, but he's got the Replenish. Did he get the wand? Oh, he got it! Oh shit, he stole the Wand of the Wind. Yo, that's sick. He sells it though. Which seems weird to me. Isn't Wand super good against Siphon Mana? And also possibly against Holy Light. I feel like many players just don't want to think about what the best wand target might be, and for that reason sell it more often than they should. IMO. This is a good fighting position for Fly though. Very close to his main base. Sock is gonna take the item. Is he gonna take the fight? Pally's looking real good. Big healing and big mana. Flame Strike. A lot of damage on these Bursies, and they're eating the damage. With no fear, apparently. Clock Lightning comes in. One rifle goes down. Torrent Pulverize. Next rifle goes down. More Siphon Mana, but it's only level 1. That's the downside of playing Flame Strike. you're going to be on level 1 Siphon for a long time. Level 4 Blood Mage would be indeed a huge level up. Very well placed are these Flame Strikes. But again, the Troll Regen is kicking in, helping out. Got 2 attack upgrades, by the way, on these Burzies. Shouldn't you go for an ammo upgrade, by the way? Ammo upgrade is so valued, dude. It works for Burzies and for Torrents. Griffin's now on the way. This is going to make life for the Torrents, of course, a lot harder. Normally we see the Farseer going for an Orb of Lightning as well, to have some catch. And you can see Sokka's running out of mana here. Since he's been using Flame Strike, he couldn't just endlessly supply the Paladin. Supply is even though. Close to the human base. Now reinforcements could also help in the form of Militia. And we got a Tiny. Oh man! It seemed to me like Fly was suffering for a long time. Ever since the Blood Mage came out pretty much. But with the Expo now up and running, all of a sudden he's got a possible win condition. Lava Spawn. Just for scouting, maybe? He's gonna go for Incinerate, surely. That is the main purpose of the Fire Lord. Lava Spawn is a quick summon, will make its way up there. And with that, Tauren Revive is gonna be possibly denied. We don't need to have Master Training, actually. It's only Adept and only 1 Walker. So this Fire Lord is not going to have that much impact. Ooh, but he's got great items. The great thing about Fire Lord is you finally have a hero who can carry damage items. Blood Mage isn't the right clicker. Pally isn't the right clicker. But the Fire Lord is. Here comes the TP. Oh, where's the Naga? Where's the Naga? Ooh, okay. TP out. Trying to save the Naga. And indeed, she survives. Only 1 Bursey goes down. The Lava Spawn is harassing the peons up here. Quite a few gold coins have in mind already. 600, so the investment barely paid off, but it hasn't returned a huge profit yet. So I'm trying to creep another camp, trying to get the next red, next big item. Where is the Paladin? There he is. Got a Staff of Sanctuary as well. Fire Lord, oh my god, with plus 20 damage, that's really good for him. Blood Mage level 4 though would be the biggest level up for the level 2 Siphon. Supply wise, we have Sok in the lead slightly, very slightly. Can he win the game right here? Griffin's flying in from above the trees, that makes sense. 1-2 upgrades on all the human units. Flame Strike in the middle of everything. The Coda Beast almost goes down. Very important unit in this army. Do we have Master Training, by the way? I'm not sure. Flame Strike again. Heal Scroll against it. There is no Master Training, so no res will be available. Blood Mage out of mana already, by the way. Getting closer to level 4, though, when the rifle's now doing tons of damage. The Expo was looking good for Fly, but it seems like the human is powering through. Pally still with a lot of mana available, if we consider the big mana potion. And that is destruction, then. So many hurt units, but no way to heal him up, really. No heal scroll left over, no level 2 heal wave, and no mana either. Blood Mage finally got to level 4, and this is probably the ultimate human army. Rifles and Griffins, Blood Mage 4, Pally 4, Fire Lord even level 3 with crazy damage items. Fly killed 0 units. Oh damn, did he really? Oh man, the Pally Rifles. It seems like no matter how many nerfs Pally Rifles gets, no matter how many patches, this strat still works and is still good. In the meantime, Sokka's even expanding himself, so seems like nothing can go wrong anymore now. Of course, the mid-game was looking rough for Fly. When he got the X-Pop, I was wondering, hey, perhaps this could work out in the end for him. But seemingly it was not quite enough. Flame Strike has been doing a lot of damage this game. This Flame Strike perhaps didn't hit so well. Trying trying to go for the hero kill. Taking out the Blood Mage would be huge, but he doesn't have quite enough damage. Fault landing a bit too late. Shadowhunter goes down instead, and that is game. Sok takes the first map. And I would say doing so with not his favorite strategy. I hope I don't sound like I insult anybody. I don't think I do. It's certainly not my intention. But what I want to say is Sok really tends to look a lot worse with the Pally Rifle strat compared to some others. That's a tortured way of saying he's not very good normally at Pally Rifle. Here also I feel like there were some mistakes shown by Sok, but also some cool moves. The rifle movement, finding some headhunter kills. Those early headhunter kills really turned out to do a lot. And I think the stutter stepping at the beginning is already a problem. Fly there could have done more damage, should have done more damage, but it seems like he's not getting enough out of those early headhunters. So Sok takes the 1-0 lead, which does not come as a surprise. Cash defeated Sok's Pally Rifles yesterday on War 3 Champions, apparently, Chad is saying. That's pretty cool. Well, does that mean that Cash is better than Fly right now? Perhaps it does. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit sad for Fly at the moment. He has been having a very rough time. Maybe he can win a map or two here. There's a lot of room to grow for Fly. There's a lot of joy still to be had if he starts to win. Finally, at the moment though, Fly still on a losing record. Let's see if that changes on map 2. I'm trying to get the password right now. Seems like they may have changed it. No, wait. Is it this one? Yeah, okay, good. All right, map 2 coming up. Can Fly get on the board? Or is this going to be another rough day for him? Let's find out on Twisted Meadows. Good news for Fly is we're going to see a different strategy here. Remember earlier when I said with Pally Rifles you want to have a small map? The bigger the map, the worse it is for Pally Rifle. And so obviously this map being so huge, being so strong for hit and run, for expo play, for lane play, this is where Pally Rifles heavily struggles. Nobody ever plays Pally Rifle here, so understandably Sok is going for the good old Archmage opening. Chad is saying, I hope Fly watched Lin versus Infi. Yeah, Lin has been playing some really cool stuff on Twisted Meadows. He was going Farseer first into Shadowhunter, Tier 3, and Blade Master 3rd. With, I think, Mirror Image, right? Super wild. Normally, Blade Master 3rd, terrible idea, underleveled, undergeared. But this is Twisted Meadows, it's a big-ass map. And there's always going to be creeps available. And normally, you will always find some damage items. When was that, by the way? Lin's match. Lin only had 2 matches so far. One against Infi and one against Life.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lab creep. Gonna give the Archmage a fast level 2, and we also have a lab creep by Fly actually. Gonna be a free opening for Sock. So he's not gonna lose peasants. He's gonna be looking great on the lumber. I wonder if that's gonna inspire him to go for an expansion maybe? Ooh, Soapy Mask! One of the premium items you can possibly get. But Farseer gets an even better one, I would say. Robo the Magi plus 6 int in the early game is insanely good. That is very lucky for Fly. Looks like Lady Luck is on the Orc's side right here. Wants to see another map. Dude, if he gets Mantle here, if he gets Mantle for plus 9. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, Cloak. Okay. Also good. Okay, never mind. I was thinking about Ring of Superiority. It's no expansion though. Sock is going for the fast level 3 creep, using the militia, and Sock must be surprised that he's got such a safe early game. Normally Orcs always try to pressure because it's so dangerous to give the AM a free level 3. Instead Fly is creeping himself. He's going for the Mercamp, I like that, so he's got a little bit of Dispel from the Shadow Priest. Archmage with the boots. He is not going for defend though. Not yet. One of mana steal. Quite nice for the Farseer. And now he's quite close to his own level up. Defend now being researched, but still gonna take a little while. As the peasants return home, the tech is only very slightly in favor of the Orc. One burrow cancelled. Defend timing here is crucial. But good repair from the peons. I think that should save the burrow. Indeed it does. And now, Footies can take a lot of damage. Would love to see some Chain Lightning here. Farseer has a lot of mana. And so far the defense for the Orc is looking pretty good. One Shadow Priest goes down, but that doesn't matter too much. But now we got defense done, and now the Footies are willing to fight against the piercing damage. There's the Chain Lightning. That's level 3. Is he going to go Wolves or Chain Lightning? Unclear so far, but he's going to take care of these Footies. I like the one Grunt in as well. There's no shop yet, which is pretty annoying though. Indeed it is level 2 Wolves. Mana drained. AM, not much left over. He's going to summon one more Water Elemental, but now he's dry. And this is a solid defense, I would say. This worked out better than I thought. This Grunt's gonna go down, but good deny. The rest should be safe. Another Footy falls. Farseer level 3.5. My, my, my. Fly with a good defense.
A player's forces are under attack.
Would love to see one Cloak on the TC, by the way. That can help quite a bit against the DK Stormbolt danger. Did I say DK? I mean MK, obviously. Archmage, though, showing back up, being very annoying. His mana regen, obviously, is off the charts. That's going to be the shop cancelled once again. But I guess Fly doesn't need healing that badly. He's got lots of mana on the Farseer, lots of HP. Only one Headhunter here is very hard. And another big creep. Farseer, I mean, Archmage, if he shows up, can get one easy kill. But the item is going to go to the Farseer. Ooh, did he not see it? No, he did. Oh, and snare again! Oh my god, dude. This one Headhunter, extremely unlucky. Bell of Giant Strength, very good. Oh. Headhunter actually gets away. Sock backing off a little too early. That's going to be great for the TC. I would say this is a fantastic start for Fly, isn't it? But the MK also is now out on the map. He's going to start creeping up quickly. Fast level 2 here from the Merc camp. As the AM on low HP is still trying to be a pest. There's still no shop, by the way. Proxy Bestiary, Proxy Shop. Don't think the AM is going to find that one. MK struggling to brawl. Oh my god, he actually found it. Wait, what? AM does find the shop and is going to get another cancel. We are 7.5 minutes in the game and there's still no shop up. That's kind of crazy, actually. But the AM isn't home with the rest of the army. Fossier, very fast, level 4. Picked up a heal scroll. Didn't keep any of the cloaks, though. Double Sanctum, Masscaster, Breaker. Is no surprise. MK with the big heal potion, that's also great for him. Big item right now is going to be contested for AM. He's getting kind of close to kill range. Needs to start getting healed. Archmage. Chain Lightning could be very scary here. Sock needs to respect the danger of Chain Lightning. It's level 2. TC took some damage already. We do have Clap this time. It seemed like last couple of weeks nobody was playing Clap anymore, but I guess here Sock is. Putting the heal pot on the Archmage. I don't think that's the right idea. MK with another good clap. Not using any Storm Bolts yet. Heal pot passed over. TC, he's just dead! Is he? TC very far forward, but the TP saves him along with the heal scroll. Lots of items being used, but in the end, Sock does win this exchange and will get the big prize, the big item.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now finally, the shop is up for Fly. Took him 9 minutes almost. He can heal up. Maybe because of the Soapy Mask. The MK went Clap Stormbolt. He's gonna have quite a bit more mana available with that. And gets to level 3. Tier 2 expansion for Orc is pretty normal. So here we see it once again. Peon making his way over. TC with some good items, but not really great levels. Normally when a solo creep the TC as fast as you can, get that level 3 quick. Holding the skill point still, by the way. This is likely gonna be Shockwave. Since there is breakers this game, and not rifles, Stomp is gonna be a lot less valuable. Oh wow, look at the MK inventory. Super strong. Ring +5, Soapy Mask, Heal Pot, Invul Pot. Got almost 10 armor on this MK. Super good. And Sock is going to expand himself. He knows that Fly is going for it. The power build is going to be more expensive for Sock than the building of the Expo for the Orc, but it also means that the Human Expo is going to be finishing faster. If this gets cancelled though, if Fly could find the timing to make his way down there, get the cancel, would be huge. But a big creep camp here as well. Khadga's Gem of Health. Gonna put that on the MK. Now he's gonna have 1175 HP on the Mountain King. Really good. Level 4 AM. More mana for everyone. We got an attack into the human main base. Shockwave. I think he tried to hit the peasants, but missed a little bit. And here's the TP. Slow catching up to the Orc units. Dispel against the Speed Scroll. MK. Where's that Snowbolt though? Could have caught another one. Fly lucky to only lose 1 grunt here. Maybe he loses more than that though. MK on the chase. TP picked up. Human Expo already running. Orc Expo takes a little bit longer. TC still not level 3. It's taking way too long. Taking way too long to level this CC. MK in the meantime on the way to level 4. And now we're getting out breakers, and those are normally the hardest thing to deal with for the Orcs. Shaman count super low, by the way. There's only 1 Shaman? That's not the right unit mix. TC has fantastic items, by the way.
A player's
Plus 11 strength and armor bonus. So nice. Chain Lightning gonna punish some of these peasants. TP gonna be necessary. Kodo, oh, gets a big snack. That's really good, actually. Got the Bursey. Perfect positioning there. A little bit lucky. Got some peasants as well. This was a nice trade right there for Fly. And now his Expo is running. Does he know about the human Expo, though? I'm not sure. Well, looks like the wolves are gonna be checking for it. Maybe not. Might just be making their way into the main base. Useful. And that's level 4. 3 potions on the Mountain King, and a big ring, and a Sobi. Can't ask for much more. Gem of Health now on the Archmage. Oh, these 3 units! Very unlucky, have the worst timing running into the human forces. Only one goes down. That's actually a bit of a miracle. Fly again going for the main base attack. I don't think he knows about this Expo. Does have a TP, of course, that's needed to be on the safe side. Good chain wave, though. Look at that. 5 peasant kills. Gonna be a TP force once more. Counter TP. Fly's thinking he's getting very far ahead on resources right now. If he's unaware of the Expo. And I think he is unaware. But still, there was a lot of peasant kills. Especially the lumber is suffering hard for Sock right here. This could still be a winnable game for Fly. Look at the Farseer experience. He's close to level 5. Pretty sure he's going to get it this game. Fly is playing his movement advantage quite well. Harass advantage. Oh, Water Elemental. Spots the Farseer right there. Yeah, Sock in an awkward spot. What's he going to do now? He has to defend at the same time as attack. He's going to wall off the main base. But if there's a Zeppelin now, things are going to get really awkward. Farseer shows up. One wolf spawned in. And this Farseer's been having a great game. Really good levels. That robe, man. That robe! Int items and agi items on the right heroes are just broken, man. Speed scroll. Trying to get a couple of kills here before having to back off. One raider went down. Stormbolt on the TC. Ooh, if he gets a surround here, this could be the kill, actually. Oh, TC! No way for him to save himself. Staff comes in, but there's a TP now. TP is traded. TC is saved. What about the Farseer? The level up! Oh! Saved him on 7 HP. Made it to level 5, and that narrowly keeps him alive. Holy hell. Close encounter right there. Tower did go down again, by the way. I wonder how that happened. Maybe a wyvern? Rock would love to just take a fight. He's feeling strong. But the Farseer is now level 5. In comes the MK, ready with a mana potion. Oh my god, the clap hits absolutely everything. Fly was trying to avoid this whole time. Didn't want to take a straight up fight. But now it looks like he's forced into one. Go to Beast. Trying to be safe with a speed heal scroll. But the MK is looking for that kill. Gets it. Of course, the Coda was giving vision this whole time. Breaker now returns. To be honest, the human army is also very small. Especially next to the shop. This should be a good fight for Fly right here. We're getting reinforcements for Sock at the same time. He would love to have a heal scroll also. Stormbolt on the TC. He's very tanky though with those items. Ooh, look at those casters. And the Wyvern is chasing. There's going to be a ton of kills for the Wyvern, but the TC. Whoops. Sorry, I kind of missed that one. I guess the TC not quite tanky enough to survive everything. Chain Lightning. Another kill. Sock needs to get to the shop. Needs to get a heal scroll. Maybe even 2. Got the gold for it. Tell you what, this is a close game.
Forces are under attack.
AM's almost 5 though, and the MK is not too far away either. Still lots of mining to be done in the main bases. Every kill gets him closer to level ups. That is a level 5 Archmage. What's he gonna go for? Brilliance 3. No water LA. Giggle. MK looking for the big clap again. But he's running out of mana and the Farseer's back in. He's got the mana potion running, the clarity that is, and a mana pot in the inventory. Might even get another breaker here. TC getting focused again, but should be able to get out of this. Pretty sure. There's a heat scroll still on the Orc. I don't think Sok should be fighting here. I think Sok may have to TP back home. Because the MK is out of mana. He's got a lot of mana regen, of course. Sobi and level 3 Brilliance. One narrator goes down. Not sure if the MK was in experience range for this. So much gold on Sok. Maybe he needs another production building. A third Sanctum seems like would be a good idea. He's going for a blacksmith as well. Wants to get some upgrades. 2 towers now in each base. That's going to help a lot with defense. And Fly is still very much in this game. That Farseer. He's the carry this game. Wait, is that 18,000? Well, for me, the OBS window is pretty small, so I have a tough time reading it. But yeah, it's 18.7 thousand damage on the Farseer. Close to level 6, my dog. But MK's getting level 5 here. That's also a big level up. Thanks to the Sobi and Brilliance, he's back to full mana. Sok's army always seems so small, though. I think he really needed a third Sanctum. But all those peasants getting killed earlier made it hard to have those production rounds quickly enough. No heal scroll on the Orc. That's a concern. But also no mana pot on the MK. Wait, no heal scroll on the human either. Level 6 on the Farseer. Here come the wolves. TP out by Sok right away. Yeah, he needs mana potions. He needs a third Sanctum, doesn't he? I guess the mains are going to run out pretty soon from this point on. 1 minute for the Orc, 3 minutes for the human. Because of previous harass. Absolute giga game for the Farseer. And he got the hit scrolls. One of them at least. Is the other one ready? No, it's not. So has to go to the other shop. Not a long trip. And Fly's got the bigger army. This could absolutely be Fly's game. There we go. Double heal scroll. MK with 1325 HP. Breakers on 1-1. Finally got those upgrades. Invis Wolves. They see what's happening. Stormer right away on the Farseer. Not sure if that was the perfect target, but the clap is very well placed. And the Wyvern are kind of hard to deal with at the moment. There's a lot of Purge against the Water Elementals. And now the piercing damage is really tough. Heal Scroll comes in. That was the first one. Now it's going to be on cooldown for a little while. One Wyvern goes down, but there's still 3 in the air. I love the army mix for the Orc right here. Charging in again with the Chain Wave and the Speed Scroll. And the casters are absolutely getting gutted. Mana potion on the MK. But he's still hurt. Archmage, super low HP as well. First invuln forced. Needs to use the next heal scroll. Is it still on cooldown? Perhaps it is. Farseer though. Too far up front. Oh no. No! Such a great game for Fly and for the Farseer, but now loses the first hero. Heal scroll was used. Human army is back in the green. Farseer is back from the shop. With the mana potion, he's going to have another Chain Lightning here available. Soon, perhaps also Wolves. Water Elementals resummoned, and the Archmage Ooh, saw his life flash before his eyes right there. Stormbolt again, though. Dodged with the invuln. Archmage needs to be healed now by the priests. Very important. Invis is also there to save him. MK getting close to level 6. High level heroes. Speaking of level 6, also the Archmage is close. Only the TC is far away. 1 kill. And he's gonna get it. That Kodo goes down. That's AM6. And now we got mass teleport. And we're about to have MK6 as well. We're big fans of Cosmodan here on Back to Warcraft. But normally that's just too expensive in mana. So it's just Stormbolt level 3 instead. Man, it seemed like Fly was so close to taking it. Loved that Wyvern army. Such a cool mix of orc units. But losing the Farseer there, he was way too far up front. Big mistake. Which might cost him in the end. But there's still a chance to win here. I think. Fly though down to 1 mining base. Well, both are. Also, this one has expired. Sock sending peasants over, maybe to this gold mine. He could set up another base. 1400 HP, Mountain King. It's like Dota numbers. But he's low. He's only got 800 actually. Priest didn't properly heal. Invis MK with the Stormbolt and one would think the clap. Oh, forgot about the clap right there. But now it's so many breakers. Too many breakers to deal with. I know that feeling from Direct Strike. Sometimes the opponent just masses breakers and you don't have the right units to take him out. No grunts anymore. Of course, we never got to Torrens this game. And that breaker front line is holding strong. Mountain King still pretty hurt, but there's a heal scroll. When he looks low HP, he still actually got 500, so this MK tanky little dwarf. This Ring of Protection, by the way, has been so insanely good for him. If not for that ring, maybe the MK dies, maybe Sock loses, but that's not how it happened. It's a slobber knocker of a game, 24-minute banger that it seemed like Fly had almost won. But again, it didn't quite go his way. Another painful loss for Fly, I'm afraid, in this tournament. And so now he's down 0-2. And we're going to have 3 match points for Sock. If Sock wins 3-0, by the way, this means 6 points in the standings. This would be getting him up to 24 points total, which would get him ahead of Happy, by the way. First place, then. But that's only, in truth, because Sock has played so many games. 6 matches before today. Today is his 7th match, whereas Happy, for example, only has 4 games. Labby 5. Infi 6. But hey, still, a W is a W. 6 points is 6 points. But maybe Fly can still at least get some maps here. I think it is now clearly very unlikely that he's going to win this series. But maybe improving on the current score of only 1 point would be nice enough already. Map 3 coming up next. And that is, again, Fly's pick. And that is Springtime. And that is a map where humans are very often quite fond of pally rifles. Will the strategy return here? It seems like the answer is yes. When we see no buildings in the human main, that's always a bit sussy. This means he's saving up resources to build the blacksmith and the altar and the barracks basically all at the same time. More or less. Farseer Headhunter opening here once more. we should be pretty well aware of what's going to be happening here for the first couple of minutes. Farsi going to push across the map. And try to slow down the human creeping. Maybe creep one camp for himself. Would love to get the green camp over here, for example. If you get the mantle, that goes a long way. I think map 2 was a big... what's the word? A big sign of how impactful items can be. That row with the Magi on the Farseer was so amazing. Such a strong Farseer game. Got to level 6. But unfortunately ended up losing him.
A player's forces are under attack.
No early arcane tower here. To give a bit more safety to the human early on. Looks like Sok still wants to have a fast tech to tier 2. To get the blood mage out in time and all else that he needs. It's especially Infi, who loves to go for this early arcane. And with that, makes life for the orcs a little bit more difficult, a little more pesky. But having an arcane out in front can also be a bit of a danger. If the orc is very aggressive with 7 headhunters and a naga, sometimes that arcane tower falls, and then you take more and more damage, might be losing some units, don't have a shop up yet for healing. So you gotta make sure that you're playing a clean game, not taking too much damage. This is certainly the weakest time for Pally Rifle, before Long Rifles, before Blood Mage, and here also so far before Devotion Aura. No peasants here, truly low HP, so nothing great for the wolves to do. But Fly doesn't need to achieve the greatest successes here early on. If he prevents Pally creeping and prevents level 2, that's a success already. I saw one game recently where an orc, while he was pressuring like this, played an expansion in the middle. I thought that was a really cool idea. I feel like there's more that could be discovered there. I feel like that could be a good strat. Oh, wait, did he steal it? Oh no, Farseer got the last hit. Every bit of experience here is good. I think you want to start with Headhunters. 6 or 7 maybe. And then I think you want to switch into Grunts with armor upgrade. I feel like there's something there that could be done on this map specifically with an early expo of Orc. Wolf goes down, that's level 2 finally. Big upgrade for the entire human army. It's a lot of damage though on these rifles. Farseer trying to chase for kills, couldn't quite get any yet, but now the Paladin indeed very low mana. That's why he got a shop coming up to give him more mana, and of course the Blood Mage also can then give him more mana. Tier 2 is done. The Naga second is the hero of choice here once again for the Orc. No big surprise there. Stole the item, by the way. Cause of attack. Very nice to have on this Farseer. One peasant goes down. That's the first blood here on map number 3. But the Arcane is up, protecting the main base. Regent, Scroll, and Clarity nicely healing up the human units. And Sok is still under pressure right here. Has to remake some peasants. Oh, losing another one. Could have actually saved that one with the Holy Light, but alright. Control Regen about to kick in. Gonna nicely heal up all these low HP Headhunters. As we are on the way to tier 3. Getting out of Torn Totem. Early Voodoo Lounge, by the way. But no items purchased yet. Things are gonna start getting a lot better though for Sok. He didn't lose any rifles, but he lost 3 peasants total. So that's roughly the cost of one rifleman. But now with long rifles done and the Blood Mage here, Sok is feeling a lot more confident. Trying to force the Orc away from the creep camp. And I think he's going to succeed because everything is real hurt. There goes the first Headhunter. Trying to pull back the rest. Out of mana, pretty much. Farseer goes down. Didn't pull the TP in time. Another Headhunter falls. One rifle finally falls in exchange. Another Headhunter goes down though. Ooh, man, Fly is looking a bit frustrated. Demoralized. I think demoralized is the word. Maybe he took his hands off the keyboard for a moment. Map 2 was a really good showing by Fly. There we got really close to a map win. Map 1 also had some highlight moments towards the tier 3 phase. Early tier 3 phase, I think, with that... Oh, did he go for a tiny here? Yes, I like that. I like that by Fly. He knows the early game was so bad, he has to take a risk now. He's gonna try to slap down that tiny. Sok pushing into the enemy base. Nice flame strike. Doing damage to peons and burrows. Ooh, and those fall real quick. Expansion though is up. Peons beginning to mine. New burrows being made. It's gonna have to remake a couple here. And Sok might not be aware of the expansion. That flame strike for once didn't work out too well. But once again, the rifles are taking almost no damage. 4 points of armor, getting wholly lit by the pally at all times.
Half century woe.
Yo, Simon B with the resub. Thank you very much. 50 months, yo. Thank you, thank you. It looks like a very easy fight for Sok, if we're honest. Just picking off one unit after the next. Can't this Expo save Fly? He's got so much gold income, but it seems like he doesn't have the necessary army. Doesn't have Torrens yet, by the way. Oh, he's too low lumber. Torrens cost 100 lumber each. Very expensive. Going back and forth in the Flame Strike, taking more damage. Honestly, the Flame Strike isn't that scary yet. Only level 1 so far. Yo, thank you, Sail Hayton with the resub, and Zeko71 with the resub as well. Thank you, thank you. Look at Sok. He's fighting on the left against the army with only 3 rifles, and the other rifles taking out the burrows. That's the last burrow in the main base. That's gonna be GG. Bit of a painful last map for Fly. His troubles clearly are continuing here in the Warcraft Super League. That is the 4th loss in a row for Fly. A bit sad for Fly, perhaps, but they have to be winners and they have to be losers. And so far, Fly is one of the losers. Thinking back, you know, back to 2014, 15, 16, those were years where Fly was doing amazing, where he was the best orc in the world, where he was dazzling the Warcraft world in tournaments with play that nobody else seemed to be able to replicate, especially when he was in form. Fly, man, he was a force of nature, beauty to behold. That Fly, though, it seems like we have not seen in quite some time. Of course, he's a very successful streamer, over in China, and that is his main priority, his main occupation right now. Streamer more so than pro gamer and competitor. And there, he's doing well on the stream. In this tournament, in the standings, he's not. I think with this showing so far, hoping for more than 14th place. Unlikely now, as Fly, after 4 matches, has only 1 point. To be honest, there's still tons of things possible. Fly still has 10 other opponents that he's going to face. 10 more playdays for himself. So with a bunch of wins, he could still really shoot up in the standings. But what I'm saying is, with what he's been showing so far, I am not expecting a big turnaround. Fly might just be doomed to scrape along the bottom of the standings. I was wondering, wouldn't Soin be the much better player to have in this group stage other than Fly? I feel like Soin would have deserved a shot here more than Fly. Feel a bit bad for Soin as well. He's like the one top player that's not in this tournament. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. Fly with another L today. And now he's going to cast the rest of the series today, I imagine. And indeed, we have 2 more series for the day. And it's everyone's favorite. It's Night of Mirror, baby. Moon versus LawLiet coming up next. And then Life versus Kaho. If we look at the standings, not the standings, but the history of LawLiet versus Moon recently, it's been going back and forth, hasn't it? 1 win here, 1 win here, then 2 wins LawLiet, 2 wins Moon, 2 wins LawLiet, 3 wins Moon. I guess especially 2023, was quite a successful stretch for Moon. But most recently, LawLiet has apparently evened out the score. Last match they played was... Hold on. Oh, what do we have here? JSellerX, once again with gifted subs. 5 gifties. Thank you so much, JSellerX. Such a huge supporter of the channel. That's 846 gift subs total. That is wild, dude. I don't know if you're a millionaire or a billionaire, but thank you so much for the support, bro. That is absolutely wonderful. Helps us such a long way. Big love. I want to see what they play when they played the last time. So last match between LawLiet and Moon was B Cup Season 19, lower bracket quarterfinal. And there we saw some wild games, didn't we? It was a Naga Firelord opening, really creative by Moon, but he lost. Then Twisted Meadows was a Bear Mirror game, going to LawLiet. Then it looks like LawLiet tried Talons. This might have been a Talon Mirror. I didn't see the game live. And then Bear Mirror again. And this is kind of what I expect for this series. I would expect some Bear Mirror, some non-Bear Mirror for our best of 5 here that is to come. Looking at the admin group right now, because our next match is not yet started. I think we should run an ad break right here so we don't have one during the game. Seems like we're going to have a couple of minutes here until the next game begins. So a couple of ads that we have to play, guys. This is Twitch. They force us to play these ads. First series was over pretty quickly. I wonder if LawLiet and Moon are already ready. And another gift sub by JSellerX. 2 gift subs to Izuro and C Noble. Thank you very much. Super awesome, man. Thank you for the gift subs once again. Wait, how many do I have now? 848 gift subs now. My dog. Absolutely wild. There's also 40 versus live right now, but there must be a different kind of a game happening. Sometimes there's some smaller cups happening. We did today also have the Dwanba Cup 25, 40 versus colorful. We're 41. Okay, what's going on with our other streamers? King Kong isn't even streaming. Wait, neither is BBC. What? Infi streaming? What is going on right now? People are streaming other games that are not the Super League. Let me ask the admins. Maybe there's a delay on LawLiet and Moon. Hold on. Maybe we're gonna have to go over to the other game. Ah, no. No, never mind. Wait. Are they refusing to stream? Are they refusing to stream the Super League because it's Night of Mirror? Is that what's happening right now? I feel like that's normally only something I would do. Oh, but the next game should be up if I saw that right. Yeah, okay. Alright, no delay. Pretty confusing. They're playing right now. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. Next game is coming right up. LawLiet versus Moon. As I mentioned, it's been a very close back and forth between LawLiet and Moon lately. I would say in the games also we've seen in the Super League, LawLiet looked a bit better than Moon, speaking on his performance in general. But Moon also had some signs of brilliance. It seemed like in every series, Moon had one or two really good maps, but mostly he ended up losing. Let me double check here. First, who's who? Moon's blue. Okay. I want to retrace the games that Moon played, because he played quite a few games already, including one yesterday against Infi. 6 games so far by Moon. First match was against 40, 1-3. Second match against Starbuck, 3-2. Only win for Moon so far. Then Playday 3, 1-3 against Focus. Then Playday 6, 1-3 against 1-0. Playday 8, Only time Moon doesn't win a map, 0-3 against Happy, then 2-3 against Infi. So Moon always got some maps, oftentimes had very close series, but indeed, only L's so far. We are starting off with the Demon Hunter on both sides.
A player's forces are under attack.
This might just be a Bear Mirror game, or perhaps that's going to be some kind of a surprise. LawLiet we see play Bear Mirror all the time. He's quite good at it. Maybe not as good as Kaho and Life, but still very competent. Whereas Moon very often tries to avoid the Bear Mirror. But sometimes there is no avoiding destiny. Frau Bödefeld with the resub. Thank you.
A player's forces are under attack.
The number of archers that we're going to be seeing is going to be telling us a lot. Ooh, LawLiet with great items, by the way. Ring and slippers. Moon with the ring and mantle, also not bad. Going to be good for the second hero later. LawLiet leaving this little creep right here. Wants to go into the center earlier. Pick up the next item. Or maybe not. Making his way to the enemy side. Looking for the creep jack. Oh, with the wisp! Oh, damn! With the wisp scout, he sees the timing of the opponent creeping this camp. That is really cool. Can you do that here as well? Yeah, I guess so. Oh man, that wisp scout is sick. I never realized this before. Oh, perfect timing by LawLiet. A lot of damage to the demon. He's got such strong items here. He's better at trading early.
Forces are under attack.
Archers staying behind. Hunters all coming up, by the way. So it is gonna be Bear Mirror. Yippee. CG Hattie with the reset. Thank you. LawLiet is gonna get the item in the end. A double ring of protection. Who wants to catch up? Creep a big camp right here. Dude, is this just gonna be Bear Mirror all day? Was I wrong to assume it might be something else?
A player's forces are under attack.
Big mana potion picked up here. Of course, not his favorite item, but Moon, he got the big healing. That is wonderful. And gonna get the big ring +5. This team are now looking very impressive. And level 3 timing, basically equal. force the staff home here. I'm sure the staff teleportation is going to find a lot of usage this game. As the keeper now trying to creep up solo, get a fast level 2. This game is looking very mirrored. Same creep breath, same levels. No archer kills yet. Just that little creep jack at the start of the game that gave LawLiet one more item.
Players' forces are under attack.
Another ring of protection. Imano gets up to 15 armor against, well, almost 14. So very tanky demon hunters on both sides.
Players' forces are under attack.
But as far as I know, the armor doesn't protect you from damage return that you take from the Thorns aura. And we got a lot of creep in this game. No fights at all yet. We're just taking up to tier 3, going to bears.
Players' forces are under attack.
Not the most exciting game so far. Looks like we're gonna creep up the whole map. And then perhaps a fight will be starting after. Really good items for Moon, right? Got the big ring, got the big claws. And he's gonna force the TP back with no catch.
Players' forces are under attack.
This game would be 10 times more entertaining if played on an Amazonia. Hard disagree.
A town is under
AZ,
siege.
bad.
Players' forces
Early
are
Ancient of
under
Wind coming here for LawLiet, wants to be able to scout well. Oh boy. This game is testing our patience a bit. We have been seeing some chims lately. Yesterday when we casted the Kaho series, there was on LR, a game where both players went gyms. That was the one map that Kaho lost against Colorful. Got the first Hippogriff now out, gonna be scouting around. When we saw LawLiet versus Colorful, there was a game with Hippo Riders. Wait, what? The stream dead? Hello? Twitch is having issues. Oh, okay. Stream can't stand Night of Mirror. Moon is trying for the expo, but LawLiet saw it right away, that Hippogriff. That scouting potential paying off right away. LawLiet going for his own expansion, and he's going for Nature's Blessing, by the way. Expo not too far behind, 1 minute or so. I guess that equals 600 gold, so that is quite a bit. Thank you, Qualtering, with the resub. Almost couldn't catch that sub after all the action here. Oh. And now the ads are gonna start playing again. Whenever there's a stream drop, then he wants to start playing the ads again. Alright, I guess let's do that. Doesn't seem like too much is happening here right now. Damn, this game is boring. Holy hell. And that is why I say we need a fast expansion meta, where both sides fast expand, and there are actual things to attack and punish and harass and go for plays.
Town is under siege.
Shredder. Okay. We're gonna have a lot of resources on both sides. Perhaps we're gonna get to see some gyms. Maybe some talents. Got a fairy dragon here. For LawLiet. We're getting close to maxing out on upgrades. Yeah, we can see the Expo's mining about 1 minute earlier. Better items are on Moon, I would say. Earlier, LawLiet had 3 rings, but he couldn't keep them all. He had inventory space for other items. What's worse in your opinion, Breaker Mirror or Bear Mirror? Dude, I haven't seen Breaker Mirror in a long time. Yesterday Neo said that the Breaker Mirror was way worse. But yeah, I haven't seen it in forever, so... when I see the next Breaker Mirror, I think I'm going to be able to tell you more easily. But just because of how rare Breaker Mirror is, I feel like it's more enjoyable than Bear Mirror. Bear Mirror can be also sometimes exciting if there's lots of fighting. In fact, yesterday, Kaho on some of the maps, especially on Tidehunters, played a super aggressive game, kept fighting all the time. But here we are 16 minutes in, and we have not yet seen a single fight. It's kind of crazy, dude. We're gonna get 3-3 finished before the first fight. Yeah, it's a cozy match today. Both gonna get to 80. Three scrolls versus only one heal scroll. I always wonder, by the way, wouldn't Pit Lord be a good third hero here? We have in fact seen the Pit Lord sometimes. Oh, and we got an actual fight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Got a Fairy Dragon as well in this mix. Can do a little bit of mana flare. So far, though, didn't seem to be doing that much damage. Ancient of Wars helping out a bit. Fairy Dragon now getting taken out. Score protection on both sides. It seems like LawLiet's bears are a bit more hurt. There's the first heal scroll. Moon also using his. Moon's breaking through, isn't he? Ah, he's 2 upgrades ahead. Ah, that's why. Well, that makes sense. 2 upgrades ahead. And seemingly owning this fight. Want to take out the Expo next. That's a lot of damage on these bears. Holy hell. Plus 12 on the 3-3 bears. And there goes the tree. And there goes the game. LawLiet gonna try to go for one last ditch effort. The last all-in against Moon's Expo. But Moon's gonna be setting up the defense. Still got some mana on these bears. Not too much though. Alright, one more heal scroll. And then it's go time. Two fairies now. It seems like the fairies didn't really do anything. Neither did the hippogriff. Double heal scroll for Moon. Gonna go for protection as well. Bear Mirror is the only time we ever see Scroll of Protection, right? It's kind of weird. Like, this is literally the only point in the meta where protection scrolls seem to be used. LawLiet needs to get some big detonates. Needs to dispel the protection and the roar. These were great detonates, actually. These were fantastic. But roar has been reapplied. And again, the Fairy Dragons don't seem to be doing much. Ooh, staff away! Oh my god, that Demon Hunter almost died. Staff teleportation now on cooldown. Fairies are a neat idea, but I feel like they didn't really do anything. Ooh, the Keeper for Moon almost goes down there, though. That might have been a way back into the game. 2 bears picked off as the TP completes. And Moon's still with a big army and a lot of herd bears. Alright, main base expired. LawLiet really is trying to give it his all. But these fights are getting harder and harder. The advantage is bigger and bigger for Moon. It seems like this shredder really made a big difference, right? All that lumber being used for the upgrades especially. Alright, we're meeting on the bridge. Some of these bears don't seem to have roar, by the way, so that's significant. Fairy dragons, though, again, getting picked off quick. Demon Hunter, staffed, back to the Tree of Eternity. Has to get back to the Moonwells. And now staffing in again. Everything for LawLiet is in the deep red. And that's gonna be game. And the 1-0 for Moon. Alright, turns out Moon can win Bear Mirror after all. 22-minute banger. Wasn't it, boys? Oh man, was that wild. Hopefully, we're gonna get a lot more of that. LawLiet's gonna have map pick next. And what's he gonna choose? Last Refuge, it seems like. Wait. Is the password different again? No. Alrighty. Map number 2 coming right up in the exciting Night of Mirror. Okay, we got Moon now in the red. That's always a bit confusing. Colors have been swapped. I still feel like Hunts need a buff. With the new Hunters upgrade, we were wondering if Hunters were going to be strong finally in the meta. But now Hunters were also nerfed with the glaive thing. Of course, the glaive thing against buildings is only relevant when you're attacking buildings, so it doesn't affect them in straight up fights. But it does make them weaker overall. Yeah, I think Hunts are just too bad. I think we need better Hunts. Better Hunts, stronger Podem. Blizzard, save Night of Mirror. Wait a minute. Wait. Moon's going for an Ultra Hero. I wasn't even really looking. He's going for Ultra Hero. This might be Firelord. Obviously, you have to pick a hero who doesn't care so much about being mana burned. And there's only two choices. Firelord or Naga. I would think. Okay, Moon. Now we're talking. Dark Ranger. What? Dark Ranger. Holy shit. Moon busting out the Dark Ranger. Is he gonna go Life Drain? I think so, right? Life Drain was heavily buffed on the newest patches. More damage and less mana. Wait, I have to look this up actually. I think it's 25 mana, right? Yo, Moon all of a sudden, waking all of us up with a Dark Ranger. Thank you, Moon. And it's Immolation play. Immolation by the Demon Hunter. No mana burn. Holy hell, what are we watching? Okay, I'm on Wikipedia right now. Dark Ranger. So, the newest patch.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, mana cost now only 25. Also, you can transfer to friendly units. And the damage was buffed back in 2018.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now he's using Life Drain. The Dark Ranger can tank the damage. She's healing up. She also applies Black Arrow when she's using Life Drain. Okay, Moon is cooking, boys. Moon is cooking! Very bad Dark Ranger items, by the way. This is super unlucky. Double Ring of Protection. Wisps, of course, very good against Skellies. Oh, that was 4 Skelly kills. And that's Demon Hunter on level 3. And he got Scourge Bone Chimes. Moon trying to go for the Merc camp as well, but the Demon Hunter is creeping way faster. Demon is creeping way faster. LawLiet not going for Hunter's Hall. He's gonna go, I don't know, Talons maybe. Level 2 Life Drain. Wait, what? He's not going for level 2 Skellies? What? What? That seems insane. Really?
The town is under siege.
Moon getting back to the expo wants to make sure this one doesn't get cancelled. Dark Ranger items are complete garbage. Very unlucky.
A player's forces are
And LawLiet is counter expanding. Tier 2 about to finish up. We got a Keeper of the Grove against the Naga. That's a lot of HP drain, by the way. Okay. Maybe I have to take it back. Life Drain might be quite good against Demon Hunter, huh?
Life Drainer FTW.
Yo, Life Drainer FTW indeed. Demon Hunter is gonna have to TP out here. LawLiet's trying to buy time for himself. Buy time for the expo.
are under attack.
There's no way Moon can cancel this. Is there? Doesn't have enough damage, does he? Ooh, big moment in the game. TP is forced. Oh my god. Oh, he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. Is he? Block against the Bursey. Shadow Meld. Right clicks. Ooh, it's so close. It's so close. Here come the heroes. That's gonna be more damage. Here's the reveal. It's gonna be a bunch of archer kills. Level 4 on the demon. Thank you, XCOM, with the resub. Using the life drain. He's trying to get that cancel. Block on the Naga. Can pass the TP. Entangle! Entangle! Oh my god, the entangle! But he gets the kill! Holy shit! The last shot from the archer got the kill. Oh my lord. Okay, we got Talons. This is gonna be Hippo Riders against Dryads.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not Talons then. Hippogriffs, I guess. The Life Drain Dark Ranger. It might be a thing, you guys. But she's not level 4. The demon is level 4. Expo mining for Moon, but he lost a lot right there. How is he gonna deal with Hippo Riders? Not gonna be easy.
A player's forces are
It's supposed to be Dryads. Ultra Vision at daytime. Roll. And of course the black arrow doesn't work against air units. This is what the orcs learned a long time ago. If you're struggling against Dark Ranger, just go air units. Items for Moon are so bad, by the way. Just lots of rings of protection. No second expo attempt. Heal scroll picked up by Moon. LawLiet, though, he's looking strong. There's also no dispel against the Keeper, not yet. Dryads are now joining. Early dispel actually being researched here. Moon needs more time. Moon needs more time for the expo. Entangle. Oh, it interrupts, of course. Entangle interrupts the life drain. But now he's out of mana. Life drain again. How much damage is this against the Demon Hunter? Oh, but there. The Hippo Rider gets away. Heal scroll being used by Moon. Life drain again. This seems so weird. Can this really work? Wait, look at the Demon Hunter items. No, it can't work. No, it can't work. Look at the Demon Hunter items. They're just too good. And the Hippo Rider is taking out these wisps in the back super easily. The new Hippo Riders, boys. Entangle again. He could dispel the treants pretty easily. Hippo Rider's not very hurt. Heal scroll might be necessary. And the Berserker's gonna be picked off here. Probably. Yeah, Demon Hunter's chasing for the kill. Level 3 on the Keeper. Demon Hunter being ignored here for a little bit. Where's the dispels, by the way? Okay, Berserker goes down. Expansion is coming up again. Oh my god, he's gonna get the kill again? I don't think so. Moon trying with the Mauler. These Hippo Riders pretty hurt. Heal scroll now badly needed. And LawLiet picks it up. Life drain again. Dark Ranger healing back up. I apologize, by the way, for questioning the level 2 life drain. It was definitely the right call. Moon has a supply lead right now. But the Demon Hunter is looking damn good. Almost level 5. Immolation now not so useful anymore, I suppose. Who wins? Dryads or Hippo Riders? Ten supply lead. Moon with the attack against the Expo. Life drain on the Keeper. Where are the dispels, by the way? He's never using dispel. When the Dryads just get absolutely rocked. One by one. Demon Hunter is level 5. The Naga, she's the squishy target here. Heal scroll still in the inventory for Moon. He's gonna have to use it pretty soon. Life drain against the Hippo Riders. Wonky fight that we're seeing right here. More experience from the Mauler, though. The Scourge Bone Times, by the way, for the Demon Hunter has also been so insanely good. Naga in trouble next. Has to TP out. And LawLiet holds on to the Expo. Holds off the supply lead attack. And that's the kind of Knight of Mirror I was hoping we would see. He's healing up the Naga right now with Life Drain. You can nowadays use Life Drain on an ally. Moon is trying to cook over here. But I think he's gonna get owned by the Demon Hunter once more. Oh, he's unloading to get more effect from Heal Scroll. Yo, that's next level. Can we see a Dispel finally? Thank you. Dark Ranger level 4. Healing up a bit again with the life drain. Naga is kind of squishy though. And it's a lot harder to kill those hippogriffs compared to the dryads. Unloading as well. Trying to save the hippogriffs. Hippogriff and archers. Both of them trying to fight now against the dryads. And the archers are really good against the dryads, of course. Armor type wise. I think this Dark Ranger needs level 6. Which, who knows? Maybe if this game goes long enough, she can get. Man, this is pretty crazy. Oh my god, the efficiency of heal scroll, though, with unloading Hippo Riders. That's pretty crazy. Oh, Dark Ranger now in trouble. Oh, the life drain, the invuln, the heal scroll. Dark Ranger. Invuln as well. Oh my god. Needs a life drain now, ASAP. If you unload, it cancels the life drain. When you unload, it cancels the life drain. The counter. The counter is here. Ooh, and the Dark Ranger is almost dead. Oh, 1 or 2 hits from death. Trying the life drain again, but she's dead. Oh my. Anka says, imagine Demon Hunter 2nd with all those rings being healed by the Dark Ranger. Yeah, couldn't attack air units though. Demon Hunter 2nd. Moon trying to cook up something special, but he burns his fingers. Hippo Riders, man. There's the unload. And now the Archer's going to be owning, aren't they? LawLiet on the way to tier 3, by the way. Demon Hunter's going to get level 6 soon. Level 3 evasion. So hard to kill. This Scourge Bone Chimes, only for the Demon, has actually been so good. When it's trying to get back the Dark Ranger. He's got the money for it. Ooh, Fog Lightning. That would have been possibly a game-turning kill, but didn't get it. As the Dark Ranger finally returns. Now the Demon Hunter is now level 6, and Moon's gonna call it. LawLiet ties up the series, and this was indeed a very fun game. Polar opposite of game number 1 in terms of entertainment value. Cool idea. Maybe Moon should have crept more. Just get Dark Ranger level 4 with the Skellies. I wonder. Interesting. Very interesting. It's new days of the patch, of course, with a stronger Dark Ranger, with stronger hippogriffs. Hippo Riders. But that's the kind of Knight of Mirror that I want to see. That's the thing about Knight of Mirror, dude. As long as it's not Bear Mirror, it's actually so good. But most of the time, it is still Bear Mirror. We'll see what we get on the next map, as that one is coming up shortly. Map number 3, Moon's map pick is Echo Isles. A great map for expanding, great map for getting creative. I keep forgetting the password. Is this it? Yeah, okay. Dude, the heal scroll efficiency from Hippo Riders. You unload the Hippo Riders that have taken damage, and then both share the damage taken, and then you can heal them with heal scrolls. Crazy. Crazy. Well. That was a fun game. but it was not successful. Now the score is tied up 1-1 as we move to map 3. It's going to be an Ancient of War creep right away. It's going to be a Demon Hunter start for sure. Question is, might we see an early expansion? By the way, didn't they change the damage type of Life Drain to universal? Oh, but the ability type is magical, so I think you still cannot target magic immune units, unfortunately.
Players' forces are under attack.
Are we gonna see a Shadow Priest steal here? Well, not yet.
Good luck, LawLiet less than 3.
X7 Tech with the resub. Thank you. Oh, sick item for LawLiet right here. Ring of Regeneration. Hells yeah. Incredible item for the Demon Hunter in the early game. But we got it on both sides. Moon trying to expand really early. But LawLiet is showing up. I'm not sure this is going to be working out. I kind of doubt it. That's an early, easy cancel. Probably. Oh, wait. Moon just gave it away. Just gave away the item. And the last hit. Oh, the Claws of Attack. He's going to get the cancel because of the Claws of Attack. Oh, man. Demon Hunter now hurt, but he's going to be healing up. Well, a lot of resources lost, but there's enough still for an expo. LawLiet. Is he thinking about a counter expansion? We'll see. Trying to go for the Berserker right here. And gets it. Other side, doesn't get it. Ooh, that was very important. If LawLiet gets the double Berserker here, that would have been really bad. That's not the cancel. Is that enough for the cancel, though? The creeps! Attacking from the other side. Oh, LawLiet. That's a cancel! For the second time. Oh, boy. Is that game already? Ancient of War? Ah! Okay! Oh, he wasn't looking there. Not game yet. Perhaps. That's still a big lead, isn't it? Moon has to get the Berserker as well, but I don't think he will.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nope, both Berserkers get away. LawLiet seems to be in a fantastic position here. Ring of Protection as well. Oh, yes. The King of the Warden.
Forces are under attack.
Of course, Warden. Not a factor in this matchup, but still looking good here. Oh, Distillery of Life. And it has been spotted. LawLiet did see it. It's unclear if Moon realized that the Wisp was there. And now he might be going for a Telestaff. Moon is sending his units down, though. Both are level 3.
A town is under
Here comes the
siege.
Demon plus Naga. What can you do here, Moon? Could go for his own Naga, I suppose. Telestaff picked up. But that Expo's cancelled. LawLiet being a party pooper. Preventing expansion play here.
A player's forces
But now Moon can go into Keeper, which is better for the late game Bear Mirror. It seems like LawLiet's gonna have a big experience lead. Tier 3 not yet started.
siege. Player's forces are under attack.
Is LawLiet gonna go all in with Dryads here? Three Dryads so far. But I guess now he's saving up for the tech. Should be tier 3 coming up next. Oh, the Birdsie was also caught. That's a big kill on the important unit. Dispel against the Entangle. Ring of Region given over. Item is still available right here. LawLiet not teching yet, by the way. Big heal potion here would be insane. Gets only the big invuln though. Dispel. And now the tier 3 for LawLiet. Holding the center. Got the level 2.
A player's forces are under attack. Player's forces are under attack.
Can Moon still have a chance here with the aura advantage? That's what he's banking on, clearly. The Thorns aura. That's his hope. I don't know if we can call it a win condition, but that is supposed to be his way to win this game.
Player's forces are under attack.
Team Hunter looking mighty tanky with all those rings. Still love that Ring of Region, man. So good. Did Moon good? Moon get... Moon good? Moon got the Belt of Giant Strength. Not bad on a Demon Hunter either. It's LawLiet now, getting ready for the Expo.
forces are under attack.
Oh. Moon finds the Tree of Life. Not sure if he's got the time for the cancel, though. Might be just a little bit too late.
The player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, can't quite get it. Staffing back into the fight. Gets his own level 4 here. And there's one more bear right now for Moon in this engagement. He might be losing the first one. Indeed he does. Rejuve running on the demon, getting dispelled. Moon falling back towards the main. Might take a sip of the moon juice.
Forces are under attack.
Thorn Zora, only level 1 so far. Not that big a danger just yet. Oh my god, look at this Demon Hunter. He's got 4 rings! What the hell? Plus 14 armor. That's more than 50% damage reduction.
A player's forces are under attack.
Perhaps he's hoping for another ring. Or, of course, Orb of Venom. That's the item he wants to carry. And Moon now has to go all in against LawLiet's expansion. The supply is, in fact, very even. Moon got the Scroll of Healing. And the Agent of War is going to go down early. This Moonbell finishing is important for LawLiet. This is going to lift the supply block. Maybe Moon can still win here. He's bringing the Wisp for the detonate, but they're quickly removed. No Roar. LawLiet doesn't have Roar. Does he have Mark of the Claw? Oh, no, he doesn't. LawLiet didn't have Mark of the Claw yet. Oh, huge advantage right now. Rejuve was used, but no Roar still. It's so much damage missing on LawLiet, on these bears. Mark of the Claw, now done. Use it, finally. The Demon Hunter, though, is still so tanky. Roar or no Roar. There we go. Finally using the Roar. My god, that took forever. Gets level 4 for the Naga as well. Nice Rejuve. Saving that Riot right here. Big supply need for LawLiet, but we're not really seeing it on the fight, on the field right now. Huge mana burn. Demon got to level 5. Quick with the Dispel. Demon's still in trouble here. Is there a staff? Walks it off, I guess. Enemy Demon Hunter does go down. Long range shot. I'm not sure if the staff was ready. Maybe he didn't think it was going to die. The demon was. But indeed, he did. Maybe the tree can still be taken out. There's no Nature's Blessing here. There's a bit of time. Maybe the light needs to TP back towards the expo. That he will. TPing in with the army for the defense, and that is successful. LawLiet holds on to the expo while Moon is waiting for his Demon Hunter to return back from the tavern. That was expensive. And now LawLiet is sitting pretty. Lots of production he can enjoy right now. Big army. 68 supply. And that's gonna do it. GG is called. LawLiet wins the next map. Takes the lead 2-1. Moves on to match point. And Moon is again close to a defeat. Which is no news in this tournament, to be honest. Map 4 could be the last one for us already. Or perhaps Moon can take us to a 5th map decider. Moon has made many of these series very close. But only a single one so far. Oh, gotta restart. What? Springtime for map number 4. Two here. Moon in the red. Colors keep changing. That's a bit confusing. But you guys are all smart, right? You can figure it out. And Moon is doing it again, by the way. Altar opening. Still thinks he can make the Tavern Hero work. Is it gonna be a Dark Ranger, though? Or is it gonna be someone else? Seems to me like Firelord is the only other option. Who knows? Love to see Moon cooking. Can he bring us to a 5th map? In my opinion also, Tavern Heroes should be available in the altar as the first hero 5 to 10 seconds earlier. Tavern Heroes in general just weaker than altar heroes almost across the board. So I think earlier availability should be implemented.
A player's force is
Demand, of
under
course,
attack.
always works, no matter what.
A town is under siege.
Where's the hero? Did you take away the archer too early, my buddy? Naga
Player's forces
first.
are under attack.
Whoa! Naga first. Maz archers then, I assume. Naga first. Really? Okay. Getting a ring of protection again. Alright, we can't blame Moon for not trying something special. Well, last hit steal here. Umana got the ring as well. For him, of course, it's amazing. Going evasion first. Is he still gonna go mana burn then? Let's see.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here's the level 2 double cloak, not that great for the demon. Is going mana burn indeed. Moon's gonna expand.
town is
Or
under
wait,
siege.
is he? He's going for an early Moonwell in the center of the map. Oh, Moon is cooking. Moonwell will finish. But it's not going to have that much juice in it. Second hero's still far away. Moonwell timing here is sick. You can't just go for the cloak, by the way. Ooh, TP forced. Okay. That Moonwell was nice. Is he gonna expand or what? Oh shit, he is. Oh damn. Of course, seeing the Moonwell there in the middle is pretty suspicious. Okay. Damn, I love Moon's play. Such a strategic genius. Oh, Berserker stolen. Oh, can he save it though? Block with the archer. Well done by LawLiet. Oh, that's a big deal. That's a huge kill. Sick block as well. And an expansion for LawLiet. He's going for the counter.
Are under attack.
And kill the archer. Okay, what's the second hero then? Has to be something ranged. It's the Firelord. Okay. Soulburn Firelord. Against Dark Ranger. Oh shit. Dark Ranger with Black Arrow here. Pretty dangerous. Life Drain first. Reveal. Wait, is he gonna Life Drain the Demon Hunter? Oh. Oh my god, Ankes was calling it earlier. Life Drain to heal the Demon Hunter. Of course, the Dark Ranger takes quite some damage in the meantime. Life Drain. Yo. Okay. We are cooking. Little base being set up here between the two big creep camps by Moon. LawLiet's tree though, finishing up soon as well. He's going for Nature's Blessing. Is Moon out after this loss? No, no, no. This is a group stage. We're gonna have a lot of games still to play for everybody. It's a round robin group stage, so everyone against everyone in one big group. Pretty hurt now, but having the shop early for potions is very nice. Soulburn didn't seem to do that much so far, I would say. And Moon is seeing what's going on down here with the Wisp. He's life draining, healing the demon. Yo, that is some next level tech. I have never seen this before. Healing battery Dark Ranger. And of course also can steal HP from the opponent. Dude, that's not looking bad. This Dark Ranger isn't looking bad at all. Life Drain Dark Ranger in 2 games. Pot necessary right there. This was a great change by Blizzard, by the way. Reducing the mana cost significantly to only 25. My. It is mass archers. Like in the good old times. Speed scroll is going to be very important now as well. Or the beast would be amazing right here. Big Invuln, I think, also pretty good. Both with 2 bases. That's what I like to see. Double ring for the demon, by the way, super good. Invo pot on the demon.
A player's forces are under attack.
And there's the life drain again. The Giga Tank Demon Hunter. Both going tier 3, getting ready for marksmanship. So Invo on the Demon Hunter. LawLiet seems to be taking a great fight right here. Can you life drain when your ally has Invo? Oh, Violet almost goes down. The level up barely saves him. Now LawLiet ends up losing a couple of units himself. That's 3 archers lost, actually. Okay, that level up turning this fight around a little bit. Dark Ranger about to get level 2. A little bit more life drain.
A player's forces are under attack.
We might get to see 3rd heroes as well. Isn't it sad how amazing Knight of Mirror is if just we don't get Bear Mirror all the time? Knight of Mirror, by far the best mirror if it doesn't involve bears. As bears. I've said many times, by the way, Bear Mirror is easy to fix. Just give a slight buff to Talons, HB for example, and increase the research time of resistant skin on Mountain Giants. Boom. Bear Mirror is fixed. Okay, Scourge Bone Chance again for the Demon Hunter. More healing once more. Naga about to get level 3. Big ranged armies. Oh, Balthalar's Boots. Very good for the Fire Lord. He's got plus 14 damage now. Serious right-clicker Fire Lord. Level 2 on the Soul Burn. Speaking of Mountain Giants, by the way, they would be very good in this game. All the Venom Firelord. Very, very strong Firelord right here. Can Moon win this game? If he does, I think it's off the back of the strong Firelord. Commander also now with the other Venom. Dark Ranger does have Black Arrow. Didn't activate it. Not too many losses here for either side. Dark Ranger 3rd for Moon. Life Drain as well. Ha! Double Life Drain. Bottom 3rd for LawLiet. Commander hurt. Has to be staffed out. Moon seems to be taking the advantage right now. Supply lead on Moon. The life drain, dude. The life drain. LawLiet falling back behind his Ancients of War. But those buildings could fall, and that would be the production getting reduced. We have triple Ancient of War. Beautiful positioning here, by the way, by LawLiet. Protecting the Expo. Love to see it. Now he has a difficult time getting in range with the archers. We have 2-0 on LawLiet, by the way. The Black Arrow hasn't really come into effect too much just yet. Black Ranger 3 would be huge for the level 2 black minions. It's mass archer production. No second Orb of Venom yet, by the way. On LawLiet, seems like it should be coming later, though. Is this where the Skelly snowball begins? It might be. There must be a staff! That was close. Even back at home, we got quite a bit of Moon Juice. He's got Wellspring upgrade as well. That only makes sense. Level 3 Dark Ranger. That could be the turn for this game. Doesn't have a dust. Archers can hide. Oh no, there's a dust. Excuse me. Heat scroll comes through. Gonna be one more kill. Dark Ranger needs a couple though to get that level up. Archers in the south doing a lot of damage. The life drain once again. So much life drain in this series. Oh my. Mana staffed out again. Healed up again. Most moon wells for Moon in the center of the map. So close to that level up. The Dark Ranger, she's about to die. Needs to use the heal scroll, and she does. Level 3. There it is. That might be the game-winning moment. Now the Black Arrow is so insane. What a cool skill build, by the way. You start with level 1 life drain to heal. And then on level 3 you go for Black Arrow. And now the level 2 skellies are so good. Oh, misclick. Whoops. That was the wrong target. The double life drain. Mana burn though, that might be it with life drain for a while. More upgrades. LawLiet on 3-0 already, plus 3 damage from the bottom. Love to see some armor upgrades as well. Bottom level 2. Gonna get the Owl Scout now. Moon's experimentation might fail in the end. In the middle of the pack. Dude, these double rings, by the way, were so good. Imagine if the Demon didn't have the double rings, by the way. This game would be looking so much worse. Ooh, almost died right there as the staff came in. Got a couple of skellies here in the middle. That's the X Factor. The Black Arrow, the skeletons. We're still very even in supply. Scroll comes through. Fog Lightning. Firelord, by the way, very far forward and dead. Is there no staff to save him? There was on the Naga, but he didn't use it in time. Demandra items, by the way, were so good this game. If those were worse, Double Ring and Scourge Bone Chimes, man, so good. And now the Dark Ranger can have a feast with the skellies. Wait, is she dead? Might be dead though. Oh, and she does fall. Level 2 for Moon's Dark Ranger right there, but you take a lot of damage in the process. Bottom now, almost level 3 herself. The Naga, in fact, goes down as well. That's level 3 bottom. And that's game. That has to be game.
Players' forces are under attack.
Cool games by Moon, but they're not quite working, man. Such a shame. It's always so sad when Night Elves dare to move away from Bear Mirror, but then they're not rewarded for their creativity. We got one bear now, by the way. Already with master training for Rejuve and Roar. This is absolutely wonderful. Gonna be so much damage on these archers, by the way. Holy hell. Wait for the Roar. Wait a minute. Ah, I didn't get to see the roar. Unfortunately. That is GG. LawLiet with the 3-1 victory. Moon again with some moments of brilliance. But yet another loss. Only one more point for Moon today. So LawLiet gets 5 points. Almost the full score from this series. And as far as the standings go, this means, where's LawLiet? There he was, middle of the pack, 12 points, 10-10, 2-2 was the score before. Now 5 points, he's going to get up to 17. So with that, positioning himself ahead of Colorful and alongside 1-0. But 1-0, he still has one more match to play. LawLiet with that also closely behind Kaho. So lots of Night Elves in the middle of this field. Right now, Sock number 1 in the standings, but of course it's because he has 7 matches and a lot of players with a lot less points so far. Alright. We had one doozy game here, that Hammerfall game, dude, that was so boring. I thought I was gonna pass out, but the rest of the series was actually pretty damn cool. And LawLiet gets 5 points today, Moon with the 1. And we have one more series for the rest of the day. That is going to be another Night Elf Mirror. This should be a Night Elf Mirror the way we know it. Perhaps not the way we love it, but yes, indeed. Lots of bears in the Bear Mirror matchup. Life and Kaho both love to play this strategy. And I'm pretty sure that's what we can expect every single map. Are we going to go the full distance? Are we going to have a 5-mapper here finally? Hopefully. I just have to go to the toilet real quick bathroom break, and then we're back for the next series. Oh, hello, welcome back. All right. We have one more match today, folks. Life versus Kaho. And I wonder if we're gonna have to wait for the vetoes. No, apparently not. Oh, damn. It's already starting. All right, then. Last series of the day. Kaho recently was looking like the king of Night of Mirror, sort of. I wonder if that's gonna continue on through today. I think life has been looking very hot lately. Very excited to see what he's gonna be delivering now. Also for the rest of the season. About to jump into the first map. This is the recent exchanges between the players, by the way. Kaho on a 3-game win streak. Or that we had 1 win life. But since Life's return, only was able to beat Kaho in 1 series, so I think Neo's onto something. It does kind of seem like Kaho is the king, Night of Mirror. Especially if that continues today as well. Let's find out. Kaho in the red. Starting things on Northern Isles. I like those glasses frames, my guy. Well, thank you. I had a new pair of glasses maybe like 1 year ago. My old ones broke. And I wanted to get clear frame glasses, so completely see-through. No color at all. But the ones that my optician had, they were not really fitting me, so I went for another one. My optician told me that I have a very big head, and for that reason I kind of need big frame glasses as well. Maybe that was her way of flirting with me, I don't know. But yeah, I got a big head, and I got some big frame glasses. We've seen a lot of rings of protection today on the Demon Hunters, but here I guess not just yet. Starting off with claws and gloves. We saw Kaho also playing Night of Mirror yesterday. There he was facing Colorful, coming out on top 3-1. And was playing very aggressive at times.
Players' forces are under attack.
0 defensive items so far for the Demon Hunter. If I was Kaho, I would certainly want to buy some at the marketplace later. Players looking for the fast level 3. The replenish is very nice because this means you can creep this camp, then use the replenish, then go to the center. Energy, not a good item. Ooh, but look at life. He gets the Ring of Regen, and that is absolutely fantastic. Now we're gonna sell the pendant, I imagine. Yes, he does. Buys the Ring of Protection. That makes sense. Yeah, mirrored micro right here. Another stepping. But now the Ring of Region is going to kick in for life. After a couple of seconds, can get back into the action. Kaho is also going to go for the boots. But he didn't get the circlet. And we are going to bears, of course. Hooray! Finally back to Bear Mirror. Not the luckiest item so far for Kaho. He's going to give away the central camp. A big item right here. Sobi Mask for life. In the Night of Mirror also. That is not a super welcome item. So this one should then be getting sold. Telestaff is picked up. And we're getting the Keeper. We're getting tier 3. For too long we'll get the bears. Thank God finally Kaho is getting Ultra Vision, by the way. There was a long time where he refused to get the upgrade. It made me furious. Trying to set up an ambush right here. Going for the Demon Hunter, who's kind of hurt already. Still holding on to the Sobi here, by the way. That's one little freebie. That's an archer. Is that good enough to get the item, though? I don't really think so.
A player's forces are under attack.
Staff on the demon, healing up once more. All about healing for the Demon Hunter, as we know. Keeper buys another ring. Oh, I guess it's the first ring of protection. For life, his Demon Hunter is looking very strong.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still dancing around the item right here. Who's gonna get the Ice Scroll?
A player's forces are under attack.
When it comes to a fight, I think Life's gonna be clearly favored. He's got a way better items than the Demon. He's down one archer. But only one archer. Big mana potion also. We do have Beastbolt. Both sides. There's about to come out. Neither player wants to go into a disadvantageous position. Kaho, is he going to commit with the Entangle? No, he's not. Again, he's baiting Life to go in. Here's the roar. Lots of bonus damage now. The Drive getting caught right away with the Focus Fire. That's going to be one easy kill. And this fight is starting very, very good for Life. Going to lose 2 Dryads though. Rejuvenation couldn't quite save it. Entangle is in. Both players lost both Dryads. Keeper now getting heavily targeted and dies to the creeps. Archer's falling as well. 2 bears in the fight now for Kaho. The Archers all getting absolutely eviscerated. Trying for the surround. But Night Elf cannot surround, as we know. Gonna be a fresh rejuve right there. And the Keeper's gonna be back in no time. 30 seconds. As the last archer falls.
Forces are under attack.
And the camp has still not been taken. Demon staffing home. Time to pick up the Orb of Venom. Goes to level 4. Same goes for life. Very even showing so far. I would say Kaho has the slightly better execution. Life has the slightly better items. Keeper now back. Bringing the staff, bringing the orb. No mana for the Entangle at the moment. But now we got the orb also on the other side. Staff advantage on life right now. We're going for the Dryads right away. They're easy to kill in these early fights, but there the staff is in. Get the save. That should be a Dryad kill now. Oh, wow. 6 saves right here that we're seeing from life, but one bear should be falling. Surely, you would think. Oh, he's got the staff as well, by the way. Didn't realize that until now. And Kaho backing off. It seems like life should finally get this center camp. Or will he? Or will he? Entangle getting quickly dispelled. Dryad is not going to get staffed. Looks like it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade right there. Moving to level 4. Good level up as well. More stats, more evasion. Intense micro battles between the two. Demon Hunter now very, very hurt. Yeah, Dryad needs to run. Entangle ready now. He's in range with the Dryad Dispel. Well done, but he got the kill. The rejuvenation comes at the perfect moment, and the staff is in. Just barely able to save everything. But now there's no Dispel for life, so the rejuve can fully run through, but the Demon Hunter is still very, very hurt. Very close to death. Dispel, oh my god, so fast. Did you see that? He moved the Dryad close, so he would be in range for the Dispel. Kaho with sick micro here on map 1. Gonna have to staff out now. Demon back at home. Oh, the Moondress is looking very rough. But he's got a heal pot. And coming in again with the Tele Staff. And the Demon Hunter is barely getting out. But the bear's gonna go down. Kaho, what a performance here. Incredible fighting skills in the middle of the map. With worse items. Outplaying life so far on map 1.
The player's forces are under attack.
Always knowing what to focus, when to attack, what the right moment for what is. As I say that, I hope he doesn't lose the Dryads to the creeps. Four bears on the field, 5 bears in fact. Demon Hunter right now for Kaho dropping very low. No rejuve at the moment for him. There's a heal scroll, by the way, available on the first hero. Gonna need to use that right there, and he does. No roar on Kaho's bears, but still very strong numbers for him. Rejuve comes in just in time. Dispel, staff. Demon at the shop, going for the invul. And we have bear going down here. That's a double level up. And we have a lot of Dryads here. For life. Is that too many Dryads? Very low on bears. Exactly the same. Exactly the opposite, I mean. On the other side. Demon Hunter. Ooh. Holding on to that invul potion still. Such a close affair. Keeper. 1 hit from death. Life's Keeper now also in serious trouble. Taking a lot of damage right there. The bear. Almost got in range for the kill. Rejuve. Kaho needs more Dryads. Where are his Dryads, I wonder? Demon Hunter was able to run down 1 bear kill right there. Now the Dryads stop moving for a moment. 1 goes down. This one here. Also gonna fall. Level 3 for the Keeper. Now we got the level 2 Thorns. And another Dryad falls. This fight keeps going for such a long time. Low HP bears seemingly everywhere. Almost no creeping. So much fighting, and the Keeper goes down. Oh, I thought he was away, but no, he wasn't.
If it is possible,
Up it to a 5x size for Sol laughing face.
Yo, we can see what we can see now which t-shirts are being bought. Cool. Wait, is that what that was? That said FCK Elf. Thank you very much, Random Bad Gamer. That was a $36 donation, or was that a purchase of the t-shirt? I'm not sure. Ah, it was a t-shirt. It says, if it's possible, up it to 5x size for Saul. Yo, thank you, Random Bad Gamer. Thanks for the purchase. Thanks for the support, man. Awesome. And thank you also, Elagatua, with the resub. 105 months already. Holy hell. With us so long. Amazing. And that was a good bear mirror. You know, when it's these kinds of games where we're fighting a lot, and it's not just turtling and sitting, then that's actually pretty good. Kaho takes the first map, building on his reputation.
Please, sir, I'd like some less. Oliver Twistery, new mirror.
Like some less Knight of Mirror. Well, if it's a Knight of Mirror like that we saw there on the first map with constant fighting, then I'm not complaining. These are not the kinds of games I'm complaining about. This was fun. This was back and forth. Kaho here with a great showing. It's just when we're just creeping and never fighting and sitting in our base for 20 minutes and nothing happens. That's when... Okay, well then. Kaho building again on his reputation of being great in Elf Mirror. Can he keep this up for the full series? That question. I'm gonna load up to map number 2 right away. Last Refuge. It is. Here we go. Who's who? Kaho is in the red still. We had some very exotic attempts here earlier on by Moon, going Dark Ranger first. I doubt we're going to see any of that in this series. It's going to be a Demounter opening once more. This map, by the way, pretty narrow. A pretty weird position to go all the way across the map to attack into your opponent's main base. It's not like you have to be in the middle to keep control of the shop. Normally both players have decent access to their own shops. So I don't think there's going to be so much fighting and competing for the center here on this map. I would expect more creeping, but more of a passive game. But then again, as we know, Kaho loves to be aggressive.
A player's forces are under attack.
Starting things off with the ring. Good start for life. Lots of items on this map. Lots of opportunities to get a good inventory.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Kaho is the first to run across the map. Can damage the archer here a little bit if he wants. I don't think he can get the kill though.
A player's forces are under attack.
With the illusions here, he can be very annoying. Pull in the creeps. 2 archers versus 3 archers, by the way. Yeah, this one of illusion is... it's a bit OP on Last Refuge, if you ask me. But now the illusions should be eliminated. Oh, not yet. I'm gonna pull in the Murlocs again. Big item then. What is it? Scourge Bone Chimes. Oh, baby. Kaho. Absolutely loving that item. It's a bit annoying here with the Murlocs, but not much actual damage is being inflicted here. And we're gonna get level 3 here pretty quick.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hunter's Hall, of course, coming up. Bears coming soon. Cinema near you. Both with the Scourge Bone Chimes. Life was crazy good items. Are we gonna see a Naga here? Oh yes we are. Naga for life. Not for Kaho. Or perhaps... yeah,
A player's forces are under attack.
Such a word as well. Dude, life's items here are crazy. With the Naga, you want to take the enemy shop away. It would be absolutely fantastic if life could get both shop creeps. But with the Demon Hunter now being kind of low HP, difficult to get. This Naga didn't really accomplish what she was hoping for. 12 seconds into the Keeper. The Sentry Ward is giving absolutely perfect vision for this creep. Last hit goes life. And that Archer is detected. Thanks to the Sentry. Last hit steal, but the Archer somehow survives. Maybe not for long. Oh, and snare. Man, this Archer really is unlucky. And now dead. +4 armor, very good for Lifesteam Hunter.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tango. No attempt of a surround though. And the Naga getting ready to creep the next cap. Gonna get the level 2 here. Excuse me. Level lead on the second hero. Another ring of protection. Demon Hunter looking for the kill. Can't quite get it.
Player's forces are under attack.
Thank you for the blessing. Claws of attack again. So this might be a lot of claws on the Keeper in the end. Kaho is playing a very defensive mid-game. Of course, Life had the Naga advantage for the early mid-game. The longer the game goes, the better it's going to be for the Keeper.
A player's forces are under attack.
Right in range for the slow. That should be a kill on the Shadow Priest. Not so important now anymore, as we're moving to the late game. Actually save the Shadow Priest. Sacrifices the Archer. Waiting for bears. And now Life might be able to creep on the enemy side of the map.
Players' forces are under attack.
Taking the item only with the demon. Kaho trying to go for the red camp. With Entangle normally this camp is pretty easy to creep. I'm not going for the contest. Not knowing about this yet. The item is Hood of Cunning. Pretty average, I would say. Best thing about this is more armor for the Demon Hunter, I think. But I would say again, Life's items are a lot better. Big mana potion as well, might be nice. Demon Hunter is looking so stacked. Comes in for the Creep Jack. One of the Wind. Terrible item again for Kaho. Pretty unlucky with the items here on the second map. And of course down a level on the second hero. Alright, here's the Master. We're there showing Fog Lightning, doing good damage. In come the Wisps for possible detonate. Getting rid of a lot of roar right there. And the Wind quickly dispelled. Now taking quite a bit of damage right here. His scroll comes in. Great save right there. And the Demon Hunter dies. Oh, too slow with the staff. And that's the GG. Pretty quickly here. Life ties things up 1-1. The Naga does end up working out in the end quite well. With some great items. Well, that was fantastic inventory for him. And so, head up. Now it's gonna be Kaho's map pick. And looks like he is choosing Concealed. Right, wasting no time. I think we're switching colors now. Yeah. Blue. Life. The red. Concealed Hill is the one map where sometimes we see a bit of Pardon play. But that would be other Night Elves. Not these two. Wait a minute. It says here, random bad gamer bought another $30 merch item. Yo, thank you, random bad gamer. Pog pog. Demon Hunter on both sides. Alright. I had a quiet little hope it might be the bottom, but no. Not what it is.
A player's forces are under attack.
This time, Kaho is hoping to find some rings of protection. This was certainly in favor of life so far in this series. There's not many chances to get ring of protection, by the way. There's one here, and one here. And that's pretty much it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Rolling the dice for the slippers. Oh, and life gets it. Okay, both get it. Keeping things fair here so far on the third map. And so far, it's a gentleman's agreement.
A player's forces are
Keeping
under
up.
attack.
No interference yet. Let's see if Kaho is going to show his trademark aggression once again later on. In tier 3. Or maybe even tier 2. Doesn't even use the crystal ball. He feels like he knows everything anyways. There's nothing to discover. Selling the TP. Picking up them boots. Replenish potion can be quite nice, by the way.
A player's forces are under attack.
Looks like life is creeping just a little bit faster. Tome is strength. This is knowledge. Life not taxing the Moonwells right now. He's healing with the Replenish and the Fountain. Moonju is nicely recovering. Kaho trying to go for the Ogre. That seems risky. There's the Demon Hunter right away. For the Creep Jack. That might not be a big punish here. Could have trapped the Ogre actually. With double Shadow Meld. Oh, Archer cornered. Let's force another reveal at least. Lots of misses. Especially from these archers. Maybe there is a little ramp right here, so you're shooting uphill. Good position to fight. Life right here. Can I get the archer? Is he gonna try to go for it?
A player's forces are under attack.
That seems a little bit too crazy, maybe. Stop a keeper this time. No Naga anymore. Okay, trying again. There's the staff. The keeper's here. Arriving faster, of course, for Kaho, and he gets the item. Oh, it's the best Demon Hunter item on the map. Helm of Valor. Holy hell. Now finally Kaho is the one with the giga stacked Demon Hunter. This is going to be extremely powerful first hero. Orb of Venom, and it's going to be at plus 20 damage, plus 10 agi, 9 points of armor, super strong. Wait, Life is making a shop here? Oh, is he playing Mass Dryad all in? What's going on here? Looking for the next Creep Jack. Time. Kaho has Ultra Vision though. Life not. He's not teching.
A player's forces are under attack.
2 Dryads and 1 Lore. That's a bit of a macro mistake. Now he fixed it. Sort of. No bears here yet. Moon juice is low. That's the plan. Kill the Demon Hunter as the moon juice is minimal. Demons for life though also very low. One archer goes down. And you get in range. Couldn't quite. All of a sudden we have a lot of Dryads showing up. Can they kill the Demon Hunter? Not really. Very speedy with those boots. Gets back home. Waiting desperately for that first bear. And now all about the healing for the demon. Goes for the heal pot. Drops the items for perfect efficiency. There is Dispel. So the rejuvenation might just be getting abolished right away. This is a tough spot. Oh, mana burn. Rejuve. Not getting dispelled. Oh, not getting dispelled yet. Tier 3 is done. He could go for an Orb of Venom. Ooh, Kaho. Trying to hold on by the skin of his teeth. Master training and research. 20 seconds out. Got the Orb of Venom now.
Bruce.
Thank you, Body Prime with the resub. Keep it with the Orb of Venom. You can do a lot of damage to these Dryads. Just touch every one of them once. A mana burn. Don't have a staff yet. Kaho huddling in the back of the base. Needs to make more bears, certainly. Life not going tier 3. This is it. What you see is what you get. Aggressive shop going for more potions. Heal scroll as well. We got a staff finally. Still only 41 supply though. Kaho. Everyone's out of mana. Wait for the fresh bear for the Rejuve. Rejuve on the Dryad because that cannot be dispelled. It's a neat idea. Ooh, using the potion again, dropping the items. Kind of scary. Is it gonna work? I'm gonna take a little fire. There's the staff ready. Staff with his name on it. Well, the Venom, of course, making a big difference when it comes to the damage output. One Dryad going down. Where's the heal scroll? I guess he used it already. Demon Hunter not even moving anymore. Life gives up the game. For once, it is not Kaho being very aggressive, but it's Life instead. Taking the fight to the opponent across the map. But Kaho defends well. Takes map number 3. And moves on. Match point. Thank you, Gold T Moncher, for the resub, by the way. Okie. 2 match points for Kaho now. If he wins here today, it really does look like he's the king of Knight of Mirror right now. And we are... Map number 4, Hammerfall. Did Life just win a 1 game? No, I don't think he had that game won. More and more bears were coming out, more and more reinforcements, more and more healing. I think Kaho was certainly favored. Maybe Life could have tried to stay in it a little bit longer. But his time was certainly running out. Map 3, Hammerfall. Who's gonna get aggressive this time? This was the map where Moon and LawLiet had a long game where nothing happened. And we're seeing again, of course.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gloves of Haste. That's normally the item you don't want to find at the start. Whereas Life gets the ring again.
Forces are under attack.
Life has quite lucky with these items so far. Well, I guess Kaho, he cannot be complaining after getting the Helm of Valor on the previous map. If he gets a bad item there, say, for example... What would have been a bad item? Are any of the auras bad? Cloak of Flames. Cloak of Flames would have been bad against the Masked Riots.
A player's forces are under attack.
Collects items. Ring and slippers. Hell yeah. And also creeping up a little bit faster. Claws of attack. This Demon Hunter is a beast already. Kaho gonna have his work cut out for him this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's going for this troll so early, really. Okay. For the beast, alright, that's the first bad item. It's a super quick level 3, dude. Now trying to also go for the Warlord. Life is a lot faster here.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Didn't even get to level 3 in time. Got the big invo potion though, that can also be very good. Almost as good. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not almost as good as the big healing. Big healing is by far the best. Big invol's also good. Oh, is he expanding? Necessarily, with the one evolution can keep creeping even more. Life is gonna be super high level this game. Level 4, super early on, way earlier than the opponent. This one evolution is amazing. Amazing for the creep. So the talisman, of course. If he takes the green, that's the level 4 right there. he's gonna go for the rock golem. Kaho doesn't have eyes on this part of the map. So Life gonna take this item away from the opponent's side. Gonna lock in that level 4.
Players' forces are under attack.
Ring +5. Let's go. Ring of Regen. Also really good. Holy shit. Fantastic start for Life. Such a strong Demon Hunter that he's working with right now. Once again, way better items than the opponent. Third time this series, I think. Wouldn't be too surprised if we go to a map number 5. Would be the first one of the day.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is
And we got a base attack over here. One Moonwell cancelled, Life in the enemy main. TP forced. Couldn't you have just run back? Not sure that that TP was 100% necessary. Fair enough. Life's Demon Hunter, an absolute demon this game indeed. Needs to work on the keeper levels though. This is where Kaho has an edge at the moment. Holy crap, so many amazing items for the demon. Orb of Venom, and then he's gonna be locked and loaded. Book of the Dead. It might be kind of good, but I guess he's gonna sell it. It's not really good. Can be decent in the fights, but doesn't do that much damage really. Will get partly dispelled at the very least. And looks like again, Hammerfall is the snoozer map. Just like in the previous series. Not much has happened at all so far. Kaho trying to prioritize level 3 keeper. And he's gonna get it. He takes these creeps right there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Life almost has it as well. Level 3 on the keeper. Almost. Healthstone also on the Demon Hunter. Oh my, these items. These items are sick. Wait. He's close to level 5. Wait, what? He's got so much more experience. Keeper may not be level 3, but the Demon Hunter is almost 5. He's almost a full level ahead. That's crazy. It's because he went for this creep camp right away. And then went for this camp right here with the Wand of Illusion. Insane creep uptime. Life is looking good. Looking very, very good. He needs 1 kill for the level 3 as well. So we have 0 creeps left on the map. Looks to me like Life has a big edge in this game. Working on upgrades.
is under siege.
Oh, that's level 3. Oh, that's a big mistake, actually. If not for that kill, he could have started the fight with the aura advantage. And the Bears fighting against the Demon Hunters right away. Both low HP. Both have to use their big item. Big invuln against Healthstone. Rejuve on top of the Invo Potion, of course, is wonderful. This scroll comes in. Invo Potion and Rejuve also on the other side. Trying to aim for the Dryad kills. Gets that one. That's level 4. The scroll count now seems to be very low. And Kaho is about to lose the 3 bears right here. Staff barely saving that one. But this bear is certainly going to fall. Tangle not getting dispelled here. Dryad running it out. Just about. Level 5 though. Level 5 demon. Is there a way to beat the level 5 demon? I'm not so sure. Still have to save that bear. And life is looking poised, dude. Full level ahead. Much of that was because of the items, I think. He had the +4 armor in the early game because of slippers and ring, so he could creep this camp right away. And then with the Wand of Illusion, could creep this camp right away. Just absolutely running away with this game. With the experience. Immediately didn't have an orb of venom in this fight. That's crazy. I know, never mind. He's got double orb.
Player's forces
Double orb
are under
now.
attack.
Will I give one to the keeper? Kaho trailing in a number of ways. Alright, 50 supply roughly. Life is still holding the double orb. Oh my god, does he not realize? He doesn't realize he doesn't have the orb on the keeper. Oh man, that's a big mistake. Also, big detonate and home turf advantage. This is a fantastic fight for Kaho right here. This might be a mistake for Life to be pushing in right now. But he's got the one attack upgrade advantage, and he had the heal scroll as well. That was big. Staff's being used, looking for kills. So far, nothing has gone down right here. One bear is about to fall, though. First, it's a Dryad going down. Dryad's being exchanged on both sides. Demon Hunter getting back to the Moonwell. Just in time. Double orb of venom on Demon Hunter. If only he knew. Ooh, Demon Hunter now. Super hurt. He turns around. What? He turns around. Life. What was that? Entangle must be dispelled. Dispel is late. Oh my god, Life. What are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? He turns around again. What? Oh, what is going on? What? The hell was that? Orb on the wrong hero. And then he keeps misclicking with the hero running back into the enemy army. Twice. That looked very weird. And kind of suspicious. If I was a tournament organizer, I would be like, what the hell was that about? I hope, I think, I sure hope that all is above board, but that was so unnecessary that it really did look suspicious. Alright, well then. Kaho remains the king of Night of Mirror. Life was supposed to win this map. He was supposed to bring us to a 5th map decider. But that does not happen today. Okay, ask the admins as well what the games are going to be tomorrow, but apparently they're saying they don't know yet with certainty. It's going to be announced in around 10 hours. So that is the middle of the night for us. Okay, so we didn't have a full 5 mapper today. With that, our 13th playday, 12th playday comes to a close. It is Sock victorious against Fly 3-0. LawLiet victorious against Moon 3-1. Now also Kaho victorious against Life 1. Kaho with that gets 5 points for the standings. He shoots up to 2nd position with 23 points. He's right behind Sock, having 1 less game than Sock. For Moon, things are looking dire. 7 matches, only 10 points. Less than 2 points per match. That's not good. Fly, well, he is doing by far the worst. 1 point after 4 matches. Looking pretty sad, looking unfortunate. I don't want to say disappointing. We didn't have high hopes for Fly coming into this tournament, to be honest. But yeah, he's not looking too grand. LawLiet. He's had some highlight moments here and there. Really fun series today. Except for the first map. That one was terrible. But the rest was really cool between the two. Dark Ranger. Is it going to be a thing on the new patch? We'll see. And it's going to leave Life as well in the middle of the pack. So he's got a neutral score now. Wait. He's got a +1 map score, 2-2 in matches, and 12 points. Not the best start for Life so far. He played against some very tough opponents though, playing and losing to Happy, beating Lin, however, today losing against Kaho. Kaho does look like the king of Night of Mirror moment and wants to prove himself again as the best elf in the world. After this week's results, Kaho might overtake Life to claim the higher position in the standings. All right. That's it for me today. We are going to be back, of course, tomorrow. Tomorrow with the next playdate. We don't know yet what it's going to be. I asked the admins, but apparently nobody knows yet. But it's going to be determined throughout the night, and then we're going to have the info tomorrow for our next playday. 3 more matches tomorrow, 3 more best of 5s. Playday 13 continues in about 18 hours. Have a good day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.